Choosing where to put your money can be difficult, especially with so many investment alternatives available, including tried-and-true investments like stocks and bonds. Listening to professional guidance may sometimes help you make educated decisions about what to do with your money to help you grow wealth. Mark Cuban is a self-made billionaire and one of the financial experts you should pay attention to. This is especially true if you're considering a higher-risk investment choice like Bitcoin. If you're thinking about purchasing virtual currencies, Cuban's guidance might help you make the proper decision. Unlike some financial gurus who are opposed to cryptocurrencies, such as Warren Buffett, Cuban believes that investing in virtual currency is not a terrible idea. In fact, he has said unequivocally that he believes taking measured risks is beneficial while accumulating money, since millionaires and billionaires do not gain their fortunes by always playing it safe. While he believes cryptocurrency is worth a shot, he also recognizes that it's an unproven asset with numerous hazards. He's referred to cryptocurrency as a flyer, likening it to collecting paintings, baseball cards, or shoes. He also advised only investing if you're a true adventurer and you truly want to throw the Hail Mary. Cuban explicitly mentioned Bitcoin and Ethereum as possible currencies to invest in, but cautioned that, if you do that, you gotta believe you've already lost your money. Despite his cautions, Cuban owns cryptocurrency and has made investments in blockchain startups. He's ready to risk some of his own money since he plainly feels virtual currencies have promise. Although Cuban has spoken out in support of crypto investment, he feels the amount of money used to purchase virtual currencies should be regulated. "I'd restrict it to 10%, he remarked, and he advised crypto investors to place the balance of their money in a low-cost index fund linked to the S&P 500. The S&P 500 is a financial index that tracks the performance of significant U.S. corporations and is one of the safest, most trustworthy long-term investments you can make. In other words, Cuban recommends a balanced approach. If you're going to gamble on an unproven commodity like cryptocurrencies, make sure you're only putting money into it that you can afford to lose, and invest the majority of your assets in a low-risk choice with an established track record. This is sensible advice, since you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, especially when that basket comprises volatile assets that lack the historical performance history of S&P index funds and may not pay off in the end. So if you're considering of investing in cryptocurrency, follow Cuban's advice and restrict your purchase to 10% of your portfolio and find a safer option for the rest of your money. When discussing the recent dip in the value of numerous cryptocurrencies, Cuban mentions a well-known proverb made by Warren Buffett. The rise and fall of cryptocurrency markets and initiatives, according to Cuban, is comparable to the 91-year-old Oracle of Omaha saying, "Only when the tide goes out do you find who's been swimming nude." Cuban made the statement during a Thursday interview with Fortune, in which he criticized what he regards as poor business models of numerous crypto companies that have struggled in recent months. In stocks and cryptocurrency, you will see organizations that were maintained by cheap, easy money but did not have genuine business potential vanish, the Shark Tank investor said. Terra, Celsius, and Three Arrows Capital are among the corporations that appear to have been swimming nude. By the middle of May, the Terra ecosystem, now known as Terra Classic, had entirely collapsed. Investors have lost tens of billions of dollars as a result of the collapse, and many regulatory organizations have launched a manhunt for the founder and CEO Do Kwon. If the recent suspension of withdrawals is any indication, Celsius, the staking and lending platform, is struggling to remain afloat. Three Arrows Capital, an investment business, is said to be facing a $400 million liquidation after failing to make margin calls. Despite the bleak short-term picture for Bitcoin, Cuban believes that downturns have a purifying impact on markets and that this time would be no exception. However, he believes that you should constantly support innovation. Disruptive apps and technologies launched during a weak market, whether stocks, cryptocurrency, or any other business, will always find a market and flourish. Mark Lazary, CEO of Avenue Capital Group, is even more pessimistic about the financial markets. On Bloomberg TV, he projected that the pain felt by the economy as a whole will last until the end of 2022, with market indices falling by up to 10%. However, Lazary believes that the U.S. economy is robust enough to keep the present slowdown short-lived. Since 2018, Lazary has been a crypto bull. In 2021, Cointelegraph stated that he bemoaned the fact that he had not purchased enough Bitcoin, or BTC. But according to Bloomberg TV, BTC and Ether, ETH, have already dropped more than predicted, and nobody knows what the bottom is for that. Even skilled investors, he says, find it difficult to time a bottom, so you want to get in when you can. In a series of tweets, Mark Cuban likened cryptocurrency to the early internet in terms of enthusiasm and skepticism, anticipated a shakeup in the crypto field, and defended non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. People ignored the net just like they dismissed crypto, Cuban tweeted, adding that skeptics failed to recognize networked computing's revolutionary potential. The Shark Tank investor and Dallas Mavericks owner drew a link between dot-com mania 2 decades ago and cryptocurrency mania today. He believes that a business collapse will temper wild advertising and speculation, allowing decentralized finance, also known as DeFi, smart contracts, and other genuine prospects to stand out. The difficulty is that we're at a gold rush period when everyone is pushing technology and/or hype over applications, Cuban said on Twitter. Bear markets take care of that. The wealthy investor compared the crypto community's disagreements over whether currency and platforms are preferable to the early internet's fights over networks and operating systems. The computing industry eventually decided on defaults in the shape of Ethernet and Microsoft Windows. The same will happen with blockchain, Cuban said on Twitter. Cuban also addressed the recent cryptocurrency sell-off, stating that venture investors have withdrawn from the industry, causing prices to fall. There's been a rush of investors supporting user bases in cryptocurrency, he tweeted. Those VCs were smashed and came to a halt. Without incentives, there'd be no new users, and the value of cryptocurrency will fall. In another tweet, the investor stated that, like in the dot-com era, the greatest value of a new technology comes in applications that solve issues, service people, or increase profitability and productivity. Cuban, on the other hand, criticized the notion that NFTs are useless due to their limited practical utility. Neither does the Mona Lisa or any other work of art, trading card, or other object unless the owner finds something unique in it, he tweeted. So that is all we have time for today. Thank you for watching another invested video, and please remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to receive notifications for our latest releases.